BurbankandBeyond.com.
Very soon, this nameplate's about to be changed to a new mayor. I'm Robert Vincent for BurbankandBeyond.com, May 2nd, 2011, where we're about to have the city's reorganization of a new mayor and vice mayor and elected council. I'm here with Mayor Anya Ranke. Mayor for how long?
About another hour.
How was your year?
I had a terrific year. So the Centennial Arts Committee has kicked off, and we've appointed commissioners to that. I've had a great year. Rode in the Rose Parade, threw out a first pitch last year. It's been a really great year.
Didn't you do some traveling as well?
I went to Italy, but that wasn't for part of the city council thing. I like to travel. I do a lot of traveling anyway.
So what do you think about the upcoming election we just had and the people who are coming on board?
Well, I welcome Emily. She's a fine candidate. Both candidates were great. And so I welcome her on board today, and I know she's going to love doing this public service. Any
advice for the new person going in?
Yeah, sure. Just listen to what everybody has to say, and then, and I guess make decisions according to your heart, because that really is all you have at the end of the day.
Well, you have accomplished an incredible amount in 365 days, and up until even last Friday with the new unveiling of the statue.
I know, Friday I was very busy, actually, so I was busy up until the very end, and I put 100% of my efforts into whatever I'm doing, including this, so I was busy right up until the end with my mayoral duties, and I've loved every minute of it.
Well, we've loved having you as mayor, and what are your plans now?
Well, I still have to work, so I'm going to work, do some more traveling, of course, because I'm going to have some more time. I've got some other things cooking, too, that I'm always busy, so I just got a puppy, and I have some other things going on.
We look forward to it, and it's been a pleasure working with you.
Thank you. I'll still be around. I'm going to be helping with the Arts Commission, and I'll still be involved in many things.
Thank you, Mayor Ranke.
Thank you. The invitation this morning will be led by Father John Collins, pastor at St. Robert Bellarmine Catholic Church, at the request of Vice Mayor Jess Talamantes, and also at the request of Vice Mayor Jess Talamantes, his son, Captain Eric Talamantes of the Los Angeles City Fire Department, will lead us to the flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Father, and I'd like to thank everybody for your support over the last 4 years, and particularly this year that I've been the mayor. It's just been an absolute pleasure being the mayor, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. It's been a huge time commitment, but I've loved every minute of it and have been to some really wonderful things, and continue to love the city of Burbank with all my heart, which is why I ran in the first place. First, my husband is here with our new little baby. We have a little dog named Ozzy, named after Ozzie Newsome from the Cleveland Browns. We've had that name in the hopper for about 18 years to name either a child or an animal. I'm too old to have a child, so we named the animal Ozzy. So he's here today. He's a little under the weather. Usually we don't allow dogs at council, but he's all bandaged up. We adopted him from animal shelter, and we had to fix him as soon as we got him because he had deformed legs. So we have done that so he can run and jump and play and be a normal dog. So my husband said not to ask him to the front, but I'm forced to by staff. So come on up, Charlie. I'm leaving city council, but I've got this little dog who's the cutest thing ever. And he's so pathetic with his little bandages. This is Ozzy. And this is Charlie. He loves me. It's a Cleveland Browns hill. So I'd like to thank Charlie for all his support over the last 4 years and during the campaign. And oh, good, you're doing great. And I really, if he hadn't been so patient with me over the last 4 years, it would have been really hard to make the time commitment. So thank goodness our children were grown-ups, and we just got this one 2 weeks ago, so our new little baby. So thank you for that, honey. And you can have the dog back. Now you can move on. Ray is our fire chief, and a wonderful fire chief he is. The fire department does wonderful things in addition to being out to your homes when you have a problem to save the lives of people medically, and if there's a fire, he does all that wonderful stuff. They're out in the community all the time to preach disaster preparedness, safety in earthquakes, all the things that make our community a better place. Ray's really a very fine human being, and I've been so happy to get to know him over the years. He's been with our fire department how long?
31 years.
another 31 years. So as you see, we get people here and we don't let them leave. Thank you, Ray, for all your service. You can't tell by his Italian suit, but he is he's our police chief, and we're very glad to have Scott leading us through some rather difficult times in our city, and he has really come to the plate and put together a great staff to help us steer through some rough waters, and I think we're doing that, and I think we're doing it successfully. I know executive staff is happy with what's been going, and I know the police department has also been quite pleased with the changes that have been made and things that are going on. So Scott, thank you for your hard work, and we continue to welcome you to the city of Burbank, even though you came from the other big city, LA. Man, been with our city, has worked every job in the city since he was a teenager. Literally, he came to the city when you were about 15?
I was working for the school district, actually, but I started when I was 19.
Okay, still sort of in the city. He's had nothing but public service jobs his whole life. Does a wonderful job for our city. We are so lucky to have such a dynamic person at the helm of our city. Again, always looking for the future to see what we can do to get things rolling forward. And Mike is an absolute pleasure to work with, and we are so lucky to have him keeping our city running so smoothly and efficiently. The buck does stop with him, whether it's good or bad, and he takes full responsibility for that. And I so appreciate that about Mike. He's very open and willing to listen to what people have to say. And the city is very lucky to have him as our city manager, and you won't see any Bell kind of stuff with Mike around. He's got a lot of integrity and make sure that we're always doing our best, and we always have the best and the brightest employed in the city. That's a constant thing, and that's Mike's marching orders to himself, honestly, that we will always have the best and the brightest running the city and working for him. So we're very lucky to have him, and it's been an absolute pleasure working with him over the last few years, and let me tell you, we're very lucky to have him. Okay, now it's the time for me to make comments about my fellow council members. Nice comments. Absolute pleasure getting to know Jess and working with him over all the years. So here's a picture of all of us. They're trying to do that. So thank you, Gary, for your years of service. I've loved getting to know you, and I'm looking forward to our continued relationship. Giving them a kiss or anything. I so appreciate everything you've done, Dave, and I will miss you. Dr. Gordon has made that commitment in a very full and rich way. So thank you, Dr. Gordon.
So now, on behalf of the City Council, I'd like to present this lovely picture with 5 beautiful people. We also have here a plaque with the gavel and present Tanya Renke in recognition of your dedication to the City of Burbank as mayor, 2010 to 11.
Thank you.
Present Tanya Renke in recognition of dedication and memorable service as mayor of the City of Burbank, May 2nd, 2011, with all of our signatures in the City of Burbank badge.
Thank you, Mayor and members of the City Council. I also wanted to thank the members of the public and the families for coming out and demonstrating their support, not just today, but every day. As you know, Madam Mayor, but it's probably not talked about enough from staff's perspective. We work very, very hard on your behalf, on behalf of this community, and you 5 work very, very hard on behalf of this community. And it just flat out couldn't be done without the support of our family and friends and the support of this community. So I'm very, very thankful for all of you that came today to demonstrate that support. But today is your day, at least this portion of the day, Madam Mayor, to celebrate and thank you for your dedicated 4 years of service, but in particular for this.
Anyway, it's just been an absolute immense pleasure serving this city. I will continue to serve the city. I'm not gone forever, and I know I may come back sometime in the future if time permits it. So thank you all from my heart. I love this community. I love the staff, all my friends and family, and all the community who has been so supportive of me over the years. Thank you, all the business owners that have come to Burbank in the last year. Thank you for having the faith and wisdom to come to a city like Burbank to open your business. And you are truly supported when you come here. So thank you to the business community. Thank you to the chamber for being so welcoming to business. Thank you to the city staff for making it easy to open a business in Burbank. Because if we don't have that kind of stuff here, there's not money behind the stuff that we really want to do to enrich the quality of the life of Burbank. So I thank you all. I'm going to blow you all a big kiss like on laughing. Thank you.
Will you please administer the oath to newly elected council member Emily Gabaletti and re-elected council member Harry Brick.
Do you solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that you take this obligation freely without financial reservation or intimidation, that you will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which you are about to
Lieutenant, ready to make a few remarks, introduce family and friends.
Thank you very much, Vice Mayor Talamantes. I want to congratulate Mayor Winke. One of the things that you could gather from that wonderful video was, she rocks. I also want to congratulate all the recently re-elected school board members. And it is a privilege and an honor to be serving here. I said I will with passion. I want to recognize all my supporters and friends who are occupying the back couple rows in the council chambers today. They walked with me, they came through, and when things got rough, we just kept walking and knocking on doors and talking to voters because that was the thing to do. And it was a very gratifying experience, and I hope to do my best to serve the people of Burbank who elected me to this office.
And welcome to our team. This is the time prescribed by the city charter for the reorganization of the city council. Motions for the selection of mayor and vice mayor are needed. Is there a motion to select the mayor? Councilman Brick.
Vice Mayor Talamantes, I would like to nominate you as mayor for 2011-2012.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you very much. So thank you, my colleagues. Thank you, my family, friends, and the community for the support. I'm humbled and honored to serve as your mayor. I'm a little nervous right now. As we celebrate our accomplishments of the past 100 years and look forward to the next 100 years. I will do my best to maintain dignity and honor to the office. When I was elected to serve, I was extremely thankful and excited to know that the voters have elected me to represent them on the city council. Now, as vice mayor, once again, I am thankful and excited to know that I have earned the trust and respect of my fellow council members to represent them and you, the residents, as your mayor. I would like to begin my term as mayor by entertaining a motion to select the vice mayor. Council member Gabaletti.
Mayor Talamantes, I'd like to nominate Dave Volansky.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Dr. Gordon?
Mayor Talamantes, I'd like to nominate Carrie Brick.
Is there a second? That motion fails for lack of a second. Any further discussion on the original motion? Okay. All those in favor? Opposed?
No.
Let us show that 4-1, Dr. Gordy dissenting. Any Vice Mayor, would you like to make some remarks?
Thank you very much, Mayor Talamantes and my colleagues. I look forward to working to support the mayor on his program, and I look forward to working with the whole community to help him thrive. And at your service to support you and the council in any way I can, and look forward to an excellent year. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm here with newly elected council member Gabe Letty. Congratulations, Emily.
Thank you very much, Robert. I'm very excited about this opportunity. When the oath was administered to me, I said, I will with passion, and I mean it. I think that there's a lot of good that Burbank has already done and the past council has done, and I want to maintain that tradition by really focusing on what's important to our city and our residents and our businesses.
With your past experience from the planning board to everything in Los Angeles, I mean, you're going to be quite a plus for this group.
Well, I hope so. I mean, I do have a lot of skills in certain areas, but then there's a whole range of things that I know nothing about. So part of my first task is to sit, listen, and learn.
And that's the best thing right there, because you will.
I hope so. I mean, someone told me before the campaign, they said, well, if you get elected, after all of that hard work, and it was a lot of hard work, they're going to put a binder in front of you that's about 12 inches thick, and they're going to say, congratulations, this is the budget, and you have about 6 meetings to work it out.
So now that you're on council, I think within 4 years you'll be our mayor as well.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I would welcome the opportunity, but I will say this. I've always done what is the next indicated thing. What is in front of me today? And I think what's in front is a lot of hard work over the month of May, dealing with the city's budget and talking to people, because people know they can get in contact with me, they know how to reach me, and so I'm happy to talk to anyone to gather all the perspectives that are needed to make the best decision I can possibly make.
Well, again, congratulations. I think you're going to be a wonderful addition to the council and a wonderful woman's point of view, and not just as a professional. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for this opportunity.
I'm here with newly appointed Mayor Jess Talamantes. Jess, congratulations.
Thank you, Robert. It's a good, exciting day here in Burbank.
So what do you feel for you as a mayor? What's going to be happening?
Oh, I've seen other mayors. You know, obviously they're 1 year as mayor, they're very busy. There's a lot of things going on, especially with the centennial celebrations that are coming up. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be busy, but that's what we do it for. We do it for the community.
Anything like your pet, if you will, your pet project that you really want to push ahead?
You know, it's I've been involved with kids all my life. I mean, obviously I've been very active with the sports programs in the school district, as well as with the city. I'm looking forward to the new stadium at Memorial Field. That's going to be a big asset to the community, another jewel within the city. So really, I'm looking forward to that.
And you're looking forward to not seeing your family for quite some time?
I think that's part of the deal. That's when I signed the bottom line. They've agreed to miss me when I'm there, but I'm going to include them as much as possible with all the events that are coming up.
Well, I think it's a pretty good time. You're going to be the mayor during our centennial. That says something right there. It's a new chapter in Burbank.
Well, definitely in Burbank. Obviously, we're celebrating our 100 years, and we're looking forward to our next 100 years. We've got a lot of history in the city of Burbank. We've done a lot of good things. A lot of famous people have come from Burbank. So we want to let not only the state know, but the world know that Burbank is here. We're the media capital of the world, and we want them to come and enjoy Burbank and everything that's got it within it.
Yeah, you served the firefighters for, 31 years for Burbank?
32 plus years.
And we thank you for that. You're going to be an incredible mayor. Jess, congratulations.
Thank you, Robert, and thank you for what you do. And I just want to thank the community for everything, for all their support. And we're looking forward to everybody coming out on July 8th, 2011, when we have our centennial celebration.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it. Newly elected Mayor Jess Talamantes, Emily Gabeletti, elected and also re-elected Gary Breck, our former mayor. This is Robert Vincent from BurbankandBeyond.com. We're over here at BJ's Bar and Grill in Burbank. We're about to catch up with former mayor and newly elected Councilman Gary Brick. So how does it feel to be elected again?
Well, about the same as 4 years ago, except I have a little more experience this time around.
And was it the primary that you had 63%?
63 is not, I think it was 58 or 59%, but I was fortunate to get it behind me rather than go into the runoff. I know that Bob Frutos and Emily Gable Luddy both worked very hard, and only one person, can come out on top the second time around. So I was glad to have it over in the primary and be able to, go on with my business and
relax a little bit.
No question about it.
What do you think your primary focus now, this next set of 4 years, especially this first year with the budget and everything happening?
Well, the budget's going to be the big thing, no question about it. And it's not just this year; it's going to be the following year, and we have projections of what the budget deficit is going to be over the next 4 years, and they're very accurate. So we just can't address what's happening today. You can't live paycheck to paycheck, month to month. We've got to sit there, and if we're coming up $8 million short this year, I think we're going to be okay without making any major cuts. But we have to start addressing, because the same thing's going to happen in next year and 2 years and 3 years down the road. So money we can put away today will be well used down the road.
So what do you think about Emily Gable Luddy being another council person, and then Jess Talamantes as mayor?
Well, first off, Jess is mayor. He's just, starting his third year now. He's done a good job so far, no question about it. So I don't have any problems with Jess. I think he'll do a great job. He's very committed to the city, obviously 30-plus years with the fire department. He does have a commitment there to community service, so Jess will do a great job. Having Emily aboard, welcome addition to council. Whether it would have been Bob Frutos or Emily, we have a new council person. It's our job to sit there and bring him up to speed on certain things. But she's got, 10, 11 years on the planning board, so she's chaired the planning board. She's a very intelligent woman, and she won't have any problems coming to grips real quick with what's going on.
People have spoken in Burbank, and we're glad you're back on board.
Well, I appreciate it. Obviously, the residents, voters of Burbank, they're the ones that are allowing me the opportunity to serve 4 more years, and I welcome the opportunity. And obviously, anybody that has any concerns or questions, call City Hall. I return every phone call, emails, whatever, so please feel free to contact me.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Thank you, Bob.